Is there anything else we need? Oh. Hi, I'm Ava, and I'm here today with Ketchup. We did each other's makeup. Here she is with my face. Here I am in her face. You can watch her do my makeup somewhere here, but for now, watch me do her face. Keep watching.
So, what was like, oh, that was loud. So I've already shaved my brows, and I've applied a little bit of moisturiser all over my face.
Got herself ready.
And my hair's like a little high little bun. Ava's going to be doing my makeup today. Wait, this is your video, you need to be talking.
Okay. That's a good point. Yeah, she's ready. And I'm about to do her makeup. I'm going to give her the Ava treatment.
I'm so excited.
Shouldn't be. Yeah, get whatever you want. Shall we just use each other's stuff if we want to?
Yeah.
It's not about the product, it's about our talents.
Which we have none of. Jesus Christ!
This is my boy makeup, but it's got a lot of my drag stuff in it. And I'm going to start off by washing my hands.
Oh.
Because I realised I just ate pizza.
I don't do drag. I just look like a woman.
Oh, she's just a pretty woman.
She's a pretty woman.
And I'm just a... I like squirt.
Is that how much you put on your face?
No, but because it's new, I really want to just be generous, and I love how it feels to have lots of prime on. The first step, prime the face. Put it everywhere we're going to be putting makeup. You have so much more face than me.
How rude.
Not in a bad way. It's going to be fun.
I don't have facial features, so.
Which is good. You've got a good face for drag, because it's like, it's all round and you can able to draw features on, but you've also still got a good strong chin. Whereas I'm like me, I'm manly bones and a big square box chin.
Yeah.
So.
See, I do my eyes first, so this is weird.
Oh yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna do base first and build on top of that. And, oof.
Gross.
Did we contour kind of backwards?
Yeah,
You highlight kind
I
of...
contour all of this.
And you like highlight here,
Yeah.
which is, I make it darker. So I feel like I might do my technique on your face, just to see what happens.
Is this 070?
This is 1W.
I thought...
And then I blend it out a lot, and then I do the highlights in the base, a little bit more but not as blended, and then I do the main highlights in the white.
Because that felt like white. That's what it looks like on the camera.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Oh no, it does look really light on camera, because it's like, initially I blended out a lot, and now I'm not going to blend this one out as much. And then I just kind of, I get more and more inside, and I get lighter and lighter, because I like high contrast in the face. I can with contour though, I used to not to, I used to want to like make it darker and darker, because I like the contrast.
Yeah.
But dark contours look bad. I'm going to contour before the highlight, because then I clean up the contour with the highlight.
Like, that's what I'm scared about, like, if I ever start a YouTube channel, because
What?
I feel like I'm going to run out of looks very quickly.
I've already run out of looks. So then, you just change your whole aesthetic. Or impersonate people.
You do need to do a David Bowie.
I don't know a thing about David Bowie. I don't know fucking shit about David Bowie, I don't know shit about Cher, I don't like Madonna. But I do love Lady Gaga.
Do you like Beyonce?
Yeah. I love this freckle.
It's a mould and I've shaved it off many a time.
What happens when you shave a mole off?
It doesn't stop bleeding for like an hour.
Does it grow back?
Yeah. But apparently you're not supposed to shave moles off because it can give you cancer.
I've heard that. No, but it's cool because that's kind of where I draw my beauty marks.
Ah, sweet.
I always draw a beauty mark under the lip. That's inspired by CL. Or Bayonetta. Who else has it? Dolly Parton has it, and Iggy Azalea has it. I don't like them two though.
Oh, my thumb looks really weird on camera.
Now we're contouring, and if you need telling what that is, you haven't been on YouTube.
Or Instagram.
So now we're drawing a jaw on, because Ava is known for her manly jaw. So we're going to give you one. I go under my jaw and then I also go on my chin.
Oh.
So from the front it's like... But I blend it so good you can't tell. Come on, chin strap.
Remember when I did that?
A chin strap?
Yeah.
It was good.
I was like so scared that everyone was gonna read me. And I was like, oh my god, everyone's gonna be like, oh, you're doing a chin strap? Oh, how original. And we went there and everyone in there was like over 40 and we were like, okay.
They were probably just like, why have you got black on your face?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just cheeks the man. So, I don't like to contour much because I feel like having a softer face, especially in the cheek area, is more feminine. I feel like receding this area is emasculating and aging, and I feel like that's a problem with a lot of drag queens. They don't really know, but you look at them from a distance and they'll look like a bony skeletal man, and it's because they contour too dark.
I was inspired by a certain queen, and I did my contour down my cheek and round.
Oh.
And that is such an aging thing apparently. Like the closer you bring it to your lips, the older you look.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you do it right, sometimes it's like, oh look at you, you just drew on a really cute curved cheek, but other times, yeah. Because I feel like you want like the centre of the face to be like the lightest part. I think the main goal of drag, I think, is to get the middle cheek area and make that wide. Like if you've got a wide face in the middle, that's good for drag apparently, because that is the more feminine face, and that's why people with naturally diamond or heart-shaped faces tend to look more feminine in drag.
I don't know what face shape my head is.
Me neither. I thought I was ideal, but apparently I'm square. I always want to say I have a heart-shaped head because I've got a fucking massive head, but I think I'm square.
I would say, oh, what's the one where it's like, it goes out and
like an upside down house.
Yeah.
That's what I want, because I want to have like volume and then a petite little chin.
Yeah. It's like
well, I think my chin and jaw makes me look square. You are the same.
Really?
You've got a really petite chin, so your face, it's...
Because I always thought I had a round head because I'm fat. But like, I always thought I had a round face. But
you're round, but then with cheeks and a chin on top.
So I don't I have bulbous cheeks, but my
which
chin like comes to a point.
Yeah.
And that's what to do that.
So basically, she just has the ideal face.
Innit? I always get mistaken for an actual woman though, like all the time.
Yeah, some sort of natural fit.
Like if I'm not even wearing any makeup, or if I don't have a beard, obviously, because I do have facial hair. You can check that out on my Facebook profile, Kane Withy.
What? You check out your facial hair?
I'm just I'm just plugging every social media outlet.
Kane Willy.
Kane Willy, yeah.
Willy. Withy.
Willy.
You said Willy.
I didn't say Willy. I feel like I should also change my name.
To Kane Willy.
Now we're going to go back in with the base colour and clean up the contour. I haven't done the nose yet either because I can't be bothered.
I'm scared. I'm scared of the nose. I wore sunglasses a minute ago and it is currently 20 to 9 and I wore...
In the winter, by the way.
In the winter.
It's been dark for 3 or 4 hours.
So, and I just wore sunglasses because I didn't have any eyebrows on, so I was like, I'm not being seen like this.
It's weird because you've got no eyebrows but you still kind of look like you've got eyebrows. It's like when I don't have eyebrows. No, I'm not saying they're not shaped. It's like your bone structure, there's always eyebrows.
No, yeah, the skin, I do that, you can see the brows.
Mine does the same. When I shave mine off, I look the same. Well, actually, no, I looked a fucking freak. Which, I was in my prime of my eyebrow drawing skills back then. I used to draw them on daily, and you could not clock it.
Oh, I shaved my eyebrows off like a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, why have I done this? Started drawing my eyebrows again, and I was like, yeah, these aren't good at all.
Oh, have you like lost touch a little bit?
Yeah, I lost touch how to do brows, and I was like...
Why did you shave them off? Were you doing something?
Yeah, I was going out.
That's a commitment. See, I'm in a relationship now, and I feel like I have to look good. And if I shave my eyebrows off, I feel like an ugly disappointment.
We give it a month.
Been together for like 2 months.
Yeah, give it a month.
I mean, I really do want to shave them off, but I also am really attached to looking human.
Do you use a shower in front of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Look how white that is.
Ah!
Oh.
I don't use white to highlight anymore.
Oh.
Is the base done yet?
Absolutely not.
Oh wow, it's so different.
Like,
it's like so different in comparison to like what I usually do.
Innit?
Oh, my nose is like super itchy. I don't want to scratch it because I don't want to like take all the makeup off.
That's fine. Scratch it and then I blend out what you've scratched. There shouldn't be any makeup on like the bottom now, so you can continue to itch it. That's what I do anyway, because I cannot live without itching my nose.
The worst. I always itch.
I'm also like, who's gonna be looking at the bottom of my nose like, yeah, it's red, that's because I've been itching and snot and whatever, so...
You are like 10 foot, so...
True.
Everyone.
And I look down my nose at everyone. And then a little petite dot in the chin. Bring it higher up and it makes the chin look higher, whereas if you have it lower, it makes your face look longer. Whereas we want to give the illusion that the chin ends here, not here. The best part of drag makeup is you could just draw a new face on top of whatever's going on. Notice I said not whatever's wrong, because there's nothing wrong with anyone's face.
I should look at my own face. Don't be mean to other people, just be mean to yourself.
Yeah.
Good tip.
That's literally like, I think the best thing. Like I feel like I've had to defend this a lot recently, but I'm so about being nice to people.
Sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Where is it? Dr. Pepper.
Ooh! Come on, Ton Pack.
We're creating what's called a V-line. The V-line is where your face from the front looks like a V. Every single time I'm in a club, everyone's always like, are you okay? Are you okay?
Don't dance.
I don't dance, I don't look happy, I don't sing along or lip sync. I don't move. The most I'll do,
everything.
yeah, the most I do is this, just, what's it there?
Oh God.
What?
No, nothing.
If you're pale, it makes the darks look darker, which means when I do your eyes, these eyes are just going to be these big, statement black things. And that's feminizing. That's what all women look like. All women have big black eyes.
My eyes are green at the moment because the contact lenses.
Oh, literally the eye, we don't care about your actual eye. We're not going to see them. By the time I'm done with you and your lashes, we're not going to see what your actual eyeballs look like. Oh, damn. We're going to take our product and put it on the brush. And then we go in with the nose. What we do is we make the nose narrower because we like to conform to beauty standards that say a narrow nose is fair. But also it's feminizing because it makes your cheeks areas look like wider and makes your face look like it's mostly cheek, which is feminine, rather than being mostly nose. I guess, but at the same time I do kind of like wide noses. I feel like a wide nose can look really cute on someone.
Do you do anything on the bottom of the nose?
I don't do anything fancy on the bottom of the nose. Yeah, people do V's, or what I've been seeing a lot of people doing is kind of like a crescent moon shape, but arched upwards.
Like an upside down T, it doesn't look right.
It doesn't look like, it doesn't fool the eye into thinking anything.
No.
It's like, what the fuck have you drawn on your nose? Also, I think one thing, I think every drag queen mentions this and they think they're like an amazing makeup expert, but it's when you're blending the nose contour out, don't blend it out too much, because otherwise you've just got this brown that comes from here to here, which is a negative space, whereas if you blend it out not much, it looks like the cheek goes all the way here.
When I used to do cream, I used to do the 11s and
Yeah.
then blend it out and then bring the highlight back in.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's the way to do it, which I've done the 11s right now. And right now my 11s are kind of really too close, my ones are too close together. So your nose bridge looks ridiculously small and over contoured, but I'm just going to fix that.
Oh wow.
But then I'll just go down the middle of it with a small brush. We just mainly want to get the brown on the nose. But also with the contour is, imagine you're drawing the white on, if you end it there, it looks like the nose ends there, rather than lower. And so it just stops you looking like you're drawing a longer nose on. Also, I'm not a fan of I understand it and I will do it, the exclamation mark nose, which everyone is hating on.
It makes like a little button, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks kind of cute, but people do it too much, like they're too dramatic. So I'm going to go back down the middle of the nose.
Oh wow, that is tiny.
With a white.
Oh, I was trying to. I was like so conscious that my head was moving because I
It was as well.
move all the time. Jumper.
How'd this happen?
Because all the foundations are open. It's like
Well, someone's washing their jumper.
not you. You'll probably wear it for 3 days.
Yeah. I already have. I've been wearing it for the last 3 days.
You can't because I'm a Twitcher anyway. You can't say something funny and then not expect me.
So hi, I'm Ava, also known as Ketchup's makeup artist. See, it's a shame because I do all this cream artistry and then I just put powder over all of it and I have to do it all again. I'm really annoyed. I don't really like this nose. Well, we'll just make the cheek slices just because that always cheers me up. Just more highlight.
I look dead.
You want to look like a reanimated corpse. See, now before I was highlighting all the highlight areas and then I get more and more specific and I blend less and less. This time I only highlighted the cheeks, so basically this should be the lightest, whitest area of the face, is the very apples of the cheek. So when you look at someone it's going to be like, oh yeah, features, but also cheeks are most prominent. Or you're just going to look like you got too much highlighter on your cheeks. Which a lot of people do make that mistake, but I feel like if you're already making yourself pale, it's okay. Whereas if you're someone with darker skin, if you highlight way too much, it's really obvious.
I look crazy.
You look like...
John,
Right, people always read drag queens for being too pale by saying you look like you fell over or snorted a bunch of white powder.
I look crazy.
That is the look we are going for.
I look actually crazy.
Yeah, you look crazy until I do the eyes. Though,
I'm excited for the eyes.
I'm excited for the eyes, I don't want
That's
to do
what I'm
the
here
eyes.
for.
But I'm excited to do your eyes because
They're
you've got
okay.
quite... Yeah, so that means I can just go straight over and just do the fucking wing. Because I feel like you do eyes smaller than I do.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
You do your eyes like this big.
Yeah. Whereas
And I do my
you do
eyes
your
like
eyes
this big.
like good.
That feels gross. That feels so gross.
We're highlighting the lips to make it look poutier. Not that you need that because she just got her lips done, did. We do this shadow under the lip, so then that looks like the shadow from where the lip is hanging over. And if you draw it lower, it looks like your lip hangs more, makes your bottom lip look bigger. So then all the space above the shadow, that is territory that you are free to overdraw in now. I think while we're contouring with creams, I might draw the crease on. It looks like an eyebrow. But I'm doing this thing with the crease where instead of the crease coming back down into the eye, it just goes up. So it just looks like you're going. It might look dumb, but sometimes it works really well. Oh, this is a convincing fucking eye socket. Oh, wow. I think I'm done with the cream.
Now the powders. Do you powder different colours or do you just powder one colour?
I powdered it. What?
I powder one colour all over.
What? If I powder over this right now, a lot of the work's gonna get lost, so I need to reinforce it with powders. Powder, highlight, powder, contour.
I use one powder.
One powder. And that's it. You don't redo the contour, redo the... So I'm going to go over this with a powder. Usually I do a really fucking pale powder, but lately I've been into this slightly less pale powder because then it makes your highlight look stronger. This is just a cheap MUA powder. And I get a puff. I have this powder buff, which might look gross, but there's a strategy to this chaos, or whatever the phrase is. Half of it I use for dark colours and half of it I use for light colours, and I can't really tell which half is which, so it's just... You want to get a towel over your clothes, because if you're wearing nice clothes, they won't be nice for long. You mainly place it in the areas where your highlight is. Because it's a light powder, you don't really want to erase the contour yet. Yeah, you close your eyes. So like, say in between the highlight and the contour, so like there, and then once it's kind of on the face and all off the puff, then you can kind of just puff it in just everywhere. And then what this does is it eliminates the shine. The shine reveals where your actual bone structure is, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not really what we want when we just spent ages drawing on these new features. Oh shit, oh fuck me. Fuck. I'm patting for now. Brush off the excess. This is light, but it's really orange, so I use this initially for the contour before I go in with the darker colour.
Oh, Jesus, you have so many steps. I'm going to be done with your face in like 10 minutes.
But I kind of tend to use this one on the cheeks since it's warm. Like, I'm not a big believer in blush, but this is the closest thing I will get to blush is I contour with a slightly warmer colour when it comes to the cheeks.
I just remembered the other night. Remember when we got the coach back from Leeds? It was like the first time we went out in drag. Oh, like a year ago. And I sat next to this guy that was homophobic. Yeah. He was ignorant, yeah. And I was in like full drag on a coach. But he was asking me if if I masturbate over you. And I was like, no. No.
Like, that was such a weirdly specific question, isn't it?
It's like, oh, I would. Okay.
Now I'm going in with this other colour, which I think is from H&M. Yeah, it is. I just found it by the till in H&M. I thought that's a nice colour. But it's a really cool brown colour.
These steps that are happening right now don't happen on my face. Johnny's going to be in for a shock.
I'm going to be like, where's the makeup?
Yeah.
So we start off on the forehead because that's where it's going to be most of the product on the brush. If you put it on the cheek, you're going to be in for a nasty shock when you're like, oh shit, my cheek's too dark. So you put it on the forehead because it's okay to have a dark forehead.
Do you want to get married? Just about the sanctity of marriage.
No. As much
being the centre of attention.
I love attention, but I just couldn't take being married. I don't know if I'd do it as a boy, because that's, ugh.
You'd have to.
Or if I do it in drag, that's a bit extra. But then also like having to say to someone like, I love you, or I do, and kiss.
In front of everyone else.
In front of everyone, no.
But I want to get married. I've got everything planned out.
Really?
Yeah. Osborne House. So I'd like to get married there. I know the decor. Very specific, the decor.
We're just whittling down the chin and the jaw, add layer and layer of darker and darker, so it's subtle but it still looks like shadow. Like when you're contouring the jaw and the chin, you don't want to do all of it. You don't want to go straight from all under the jaw and the whole chin, because then it kind of cancels out the work you're doing.
That's what I do.
If you contour just a part of the jaw, it makes that one part of the jaw look darker than the rest and therefore recede, whereas if you contour the whole thing, it just all looks the same again. When I do it, I make this corner darker and then it kind of fades out, and then when it gets back to the chin, it gets dark again. Face me?
No.
With the nose contour, I want it to be darkest at the top. Some people like to play with the dimensions of the nose, like a bump in the middle of the nose. Some people say to contour over the bump, and then from the front it makes it look flatter. I think that's fucking stupid, because then from the side it's just going to look like you have a brown stripe across your nose. But yeah, you've got, your nose is like straight, but then you've got that button. Most people try to draw this on.
See, I've got very feminine features. Because like my gender identity isn't male, so it's kind of a good thing. Because
Do you
like,
ever feel like your personality shapes your face?
yeah. Do you ever get scared that you've got your two face?
No, because at least both of those faces are pretty.
Hey.
No, I worry more that people think I'm being two-faced.
Yeah, no, that's.
Or like, I can have a conversation with someone and then they'll walk away from it being like, oh, bitch.
Yeah, no, yeah. I always feel like I've upset someone.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I upset people and I'm like, fuck. Like, literally, it's my worst thing.
Even though I can't think of any specific incidents, but there have been times where people have been like, Ava's a bit. Like, I always thought I was nice. And I didn't really think I'd said enough to piss anyone off, because I don't really talk much or do much. I worry people don't like me. That's why I hardly ever do drag. I could do drag more. Say like in Liverpool or whatever, I could go out and be like, hey, I'm me, I'm here to do drag, let's do some drag, and make loads of drag friends. But I just worry that everyone automatically hates me. I'd be like, oh, they probably don't like me. They probably know who I am, they probably don't like me. I don't know why that is. So now we've done the contour and powder. Let's do the nose again. Everything looks a bit more subtle now that the powder's over it all. So now with this light powder, this is pale as fuck. Now I want to place loads of this here, because I want under the eyes to be like the lightest area. Always slightly angle upwards so it gives that illusion of being snatched. And some people exaggerate that by doing a really harsh temple contour, and that makes you look old and manly, so don't do it. Or don't contour at all.
Just be you.
I feel like the funniest thing is me doing makeup tutorials, because I just rely on my bone structure. So someone's like, oh, how can I look like you? And I'm like, well, be born like me. Now I'm going to put highlight in the rest of the areas, but I'm not going to put it on as harsh as I just did on the cheeks. Lip, on the chin. Maybe a little bit under the jaw, but not too much, because I don't want the cheek contour to look too harsh.
It's been at least an hour, and
We're still doing the base.
we're still doing the
The
base.
base is the most of it though. Yeah, I'm leaving all of this in to bake, but then slightly dust it off in the areas you don't want it too light. Now we can move on to the
Eyes!
eyes.
Ah! This is like my most excited bit.
Now, I want to just go straight in and draw the eyeliner on, because then I'll know where to put the eyeshadow. Except, it's just best to do powders and shit first, because then you can just put powder on, clean it up, powder on, clean it up, and then eyeliner on top of it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I don't want pink or purple because I want something different. I want something draggy, big.
I'm going to do the eyeliner first. And basically, I'm going to pencil out where the eyeliner's
I
gonna go.
never use pencil.
Yeah, I do pencil, and then...
When I do pencil, I use a lighter
Why?
because it melts it a little bit, so it's easier to get on.
Oh, nice. This is where the eyeliner's gonna be.
I don't want to look at the eyes
Oh, really?
until we're done.
Oh, fuck. As much as I want to be relatable, I've never really had problems with matching the eyeliner. But it might just be because I always do it so heavy. Basically, I do the eyeliner, so it's like when your eyes are wide open, the eyeliner still looks exactly the same.
Oh, I can see.
I like leaving the bottom completely blank, because then your eyes just look so catty and snatched and... But then I also don't like leaving the bottoms out, because that's kind of like I haven't got makeup on. Now I can start doing the eyeshadow, now that I know where the eyeliner goes. But basically this is for the crease and stuff. I go in with like a kind of nudish pencil, so I can start sketching out all my features. Because it's nude, if you don't like it, you can rub it out. Someone commented on that being like, oh, I'm really interested in a double eyebrow. And I was like, that's my cut crease, but okay. So I'm actually going to do, because I corrected one of the lids while I was doing it, I'm going to go in with the white paint stick and just redraw in the eyelid.
From what I can see, I look sharp.
I don't want to do pink, but I don't have any other option. There's either brown or pink. I don't want to do brown because I feel like that's boring. So I'm going to start off with a lighter colour. So I'll just go along the crease line with this pink. Now I always think, every time I do my eye makeup, I'm always like, oh, I brought that too far into the nose. But you gotta know when to stop, because I think a lot of people...
You gotta know when to stop.
Don't know where the fuck your eyebrows are gonna go.
I feel like I have like a normal forehead.
Yeah, you do.
In comparison to my
Me.
face.
Oh. I think I either have a big forehead or a bad hairline or a big head. Oh my god. See, now it's okay to blend this colour out a lot because you're almost not going to notice it by the time we're done because we're going to go in with darker colours. So by the time you're at the second shade of purple, you're going to be like, oh, remember the good old days when I was on that light pink? I can't even see her anymore. I'm really pleased with this blend in. I like my boys.
Your elbow just cracked.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Is that gross?
Elvis, don't cry.
I did white under the whole bottom going across. I don't know if I'm going to keep it.
Oh, do you know what I hate? When YouTubers do one eye.
Oh, they do, and they keep going until one eye's finished and then they do the other eye. And I'm like, you're going to have to do all of those steps. Oh, no, I hate it.
The worst thing is when they do it and they go, okay, now we're going to do it on the other eye. And they go, it's like done. And you're like, no, that's not how it works. Or when they do the eye first and then do the other eye. They're like, I can see what it's going to look like. Just do it.
Like when they keep the hair in their face because they don't want to look ugly wearing it straight back.
Oh, when it's all like down.
Yeah, and they just put their makeup on as normal. I mean, these look really draggy, but they don't look very me. So now I'm putting a darker colour in the crease. Urban Decay. I don't know what colour it is, but I want to say Jilted. Oh my god, it's Jilted. When I'm doing a crease, I like the darkest area of the crease to not only be right on the crease, but on the inner part of the crease. So it's like, some people do it, the outside is the darkest and it fades in, but I feel like it looks more realistic and skull-like if you have the darkest part of the crease be like right here. And even though I was saying you want the centre of the face to be the lightest, you also want all the details and the darkness to be on the centre of the face. It's still looking kind of messy, but then I'll just clean it all up at the end and then it's like, oh! So now I'm going to go in the white area with a white shadow just to set that. So I'm probably going to paint in all this white area with a glitter. Basically I'm drawing the brow highlight in before the eyebrow. And while we've got this white eyeshadow out, let's just re-highlight the nose. Just put a little bit on the apples of the cheek, put a little bit there. So now stop smiling. Oh, but it still looks like you're smiling. We'll do the same to the chin. Put this little dot on the chin. ASMR. I'm going to do the eyeliner because I want to finish these eyes.
That is still spooking me.
This is a felt tip.
That's what I use.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice, I always steal these. I feel like you want something cheap when you're doing this because it's like, you think of the normal amount of eyeliner a person uses, this is probably like 10 times that because it's a whole eye socket coloured in black, which is most fun when you're taking your makeup off and you just get black all down your face. Now for some eyebrows.
Yay!
Come up quite high because we've got to go above all that lovely eye makeup. And then the arch will be up here, sitting on that eyebrow highlight we just drew on before. And then it will come down and meet the flick of the wing.
It looks good.
Some people leave their eyebrows like this. Oh, that's a thick eyebrow. Pull this colour in to get that ombre fade thing. So I focus all the darkness at the end of the brow, the tail end, and then bring it in. But I like to use a cream highlighter as a base for like powder highlighters. I'm just going to put a lot of highlighter on under the eyes, mainly on the high point of the cheekbone, so then if it does catch the light, it looks like you've got a high cheekbone. And I'm going to just put that everywhere. Apples of the cheeks, the cheekbones, the top of the lip, like the cupid's bow, tip of the chin, bridge of the nose, and the tip of the nose. Well, see, like, look at your cheeks. You look wet. You're going to get a bit of glitter, just put it on the very under the eye, tip of the cheek, just dot it around. Oh, yeah. Shit.
Oh, fuck. They are super. Right.
So now it's lips. Matte lips are good because then you can't see all the lines underneath from where you've overdrawn them. Because shiny lips reflect. So where did my beauty box go? There's one under the left eye. So right on the cheekbone, which is where the highlight is. Under the lips.
I feel like I look like a cat.
Oh, done?
Yeah, I think so.
Put some hair on. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's the finished look.
I love the highlight.
Oh, it's
I
ridiculous.
love that intense highlight. No, I really like it. Doing the look, bitch. I love the snatch nose as well.
Yeah.
I love the eyebrows. Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So you just watched me do this, and as you can tell, she's just done my face. So if you want to watch this, remember you can watch her do my face, clicking somewhere around here. Where,
how long did my beat take, Ava?
Well, I think I stopped recording at about the 4-hour mark. Right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So, you better like this video.
And by the way, Ketchup is now starting her own YouTube channel, so rather than her interfering in my space all the time, you can go watch her own videos. Go subscribe to her, see what she's got to offer.
Please be nice.
In the meantime, if you're not subscribed to me, please subscribe to me. please leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to her, leave a comment on her video, you know all that fun stuff. Alright, thanks, bye.